Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did my brows off camera. As you can see, they are done. My face is a little red because we are going to be going into my BoxyCharm. Unfortunately, they put tape over the BoxyCharm this month, so you can't see it. But this is my BoxyCharm. This is what I got. This is the BoxyCharm Getaway. So in here, I have the Tarte High Performance Naturals Be Your Natural eyeshadow palette. This retails for $36. I will have 3 of these now. You do have a palm tree on the front. This is a very neutral Nelly's palette. I have seen other YouTubers do this. I saw Catherine Light do this. A lot of other YouTubers do it. So it's a very neutral Nelly palette. So I'm going to go into the eyes first today because that's how I usually do my makeup, guys. High coverage concealer. Wow, I cannot talk today, guys. I have just been kind of like a little bit gone. I have pre-recorded videos and I didn't put a video up this week, which probably won't be up for like another week and a half, but I'm gonna go with my EcoTools Beauty Blender and just pat it down. I've been kind of MIA for like a week. I didn't upload this week and work was so crazy that I couldn't upload this week. I had all the videos done, but I just kept forgetting to do it. Do you know when you have those weeks you just feel like doing nothing? Well, that was this week for me. I just felt like doing nothing. So yeah, so now that the eyes are prepped, I'm gonna put this shade right here. These do not have names on them. They do on the back, but I mean, it's a circle. So I'm gonna go with this one. Is Earthy or Dusk. I think this is Earthy because this might be Dusk. So this is gonna be Earthy, I'm gonna guess. And we're gonna go into this one to set the concealer. I'm just gonna use a Morphe brush. This is an M573. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna use a mirror. And I'm just gonna set the concealer with this shadow. I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. So I heard that this smells like really good. It smells very nice. This is a very neutral Nelly palette. It's not like very mind-blowing today. I might use some of them. I don't know. I might go into a different palette. Next one I'm gonna use this one, which is gonna be Explore. This brown shade right here. I'm gonna go into that. And I'm just gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna put this in the crease. And we're just gonna build this up very nicely and put it in the crease. Okay. The same to the other side. Put Explore in the crease and just kind of like build it up. Okay, now that I have that in, I'm gonna go into this shade called Daybreak, which is this dark one, and I'm just gonna use the same brush. These are kind of powdery, guys. And I'm just going to lightly put this in the outer V and kind of build up a transition shade, kind of making it a little darker on the outer V, kind of give it a little definition and make it a little bit bold. I've been using the same brush just because every shadow I go into is getting darker. So I can just work with this brush. This is a very fluffy domed brush. It's one of my favorite brushes to use because it's so precise and it can get into that corner of my eye. And a lot of everybody's eye sockets is different. So this one has been one of my favorite brushes to go to. I think I have 3 of these. Just because it can get into the corner and the crook of my eye really well. So, sorry if you guys can hear mowing. My boyfriend is doing the lawnmower. He's cutting the grass. He forgot to cut the grass this week because it was raining. And today it's so nice and pretty that it's just today is we're cutting the grass. He's cutting the grass. So if you hear mowing, I am sorry. There's a lot of people outside today doing their grass. and cutting, so. All right, so now that I have that in there, I'm just gonna take a clean, fluffy brush. This is a BH Cosmetics V5. I'm just gonna go over it and make sure everything is buffed and blended. This is a clean brush. All right, so that is what I have so far. It's a very neutral look. It's not blowing my mind, but it is something I would do. So they only have 3 or maybe 4 shimmers. Is that a shimmer? It's a very light shimmer. So there's 5 shimmers in this palette. I think I'm going to go into this one called Dusk. Maybe this one is going to be a corner highlight. So I'm going to go into that. I'm going to get one of my favorite brushes. If I can find it. Here it is, one of the brushes, and then here's the other one. All right, so I'm gonna use some setting spray. I'm gonna use the NYX setting spray. And I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna spray the brush and I'm gonna go into Dusk. Pick some up on the brush. It's very kind of chunky after it's wet. The brush is wet, so it's wetting the shadow. And it's sticking really well. I didn't want to have a whole lot of fallout. But so I have a little bit of fallout right here, but the shadow is kind of, after I like wet the brush, the shadow just kind of like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it kind of just like smushed, you know, like the shadow's falling apart because it's wet now from the brush, which is really surprising from Tarte's. I feel like this isn't a palette I would have thought Tarte would come out with, you know. There's a lot of fallout. You guys can see, I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. There's a lot of fallout from that dusky shade. So I'm just gonna take a buffing brush and we're just gonna wipe away any of this excess crap that fell off, because that palette is very, very dusty. Then I'm just gonna take a dry brush and see what happens with this shade called Tropical. I just go into it dry, and I'm gonna put this in the, actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because the rest of the face isn't done. All right, so I'm not done with this palette yet. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. The next shade, next thing I got is the, oh, well, this one I'm not gonna use because it's not something I'm gonna use on Tamo. So this is the Saint Tropez Prep and Mani Tan Mitt. And then I got the spray from them. This is a natural looking tan bronzing mousse. This is what it looks like. This retails for $24.50. So I have a mitt and this, and I really do love tanning. I'm very tan on my legs right now. So I definitely will do this in a different day on a different video. But the next thing I'm going to use is the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer Essence. So this retails for $23. I have the Touch and Soul in that jar that they gave me a couple months ago, but apparently this is a new thing. Let's see. Prime Essence infused with calendula flower extract tightens up the pores and keeps the skin silky smooth for better long-lasting makeup. So we are gonna go into this. It doesn't have like a little cap or anything. That's one of the things I do not like about this. So I'm gonna spread it over the T-zone area because that's where I have the most problems, and the red pigment spot, and a little bit on the chin. It's very, it smells kind of florally looking. So this is what it looks like. I don't want to squeeze anything out. So this is what it looks like. This is $23, which is kind of expensive for 1 fluid ounce. Just my opinion. The next one is a lip liner by Dirty Little Secrets. This is their Rose Posy. And then I got a Dominique. Oh, this Rose Posy lip liner is $15, which is kind of expensive too for a lip liner. And then I got the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss in Peach Tea. This is what it looks like, and this is $18 or $17. So I am going to finish the rest of the face, and I will come back to do the lip liner and the lip gloss on camera, and I will be right back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I used the Laura Geller Baked Bronzer in Tahitian Glow. I use this. I love this. This is such a natural bronze on me. I just love it so much. Then I use this is the new Wet n Wild highlighter, limited edition Crystal High. It's a cream highlighter, so it's kind of in the area. I thought this was a highlight. I thought this was a powder, and then I put my finger in it after I did it, and it's a highlighter, so there's a little bit on the forehead, cheek, nose, lips, and on this side as well. And then I'm going to go into the lip liner. This is Rosy Posy. This is by Dirty Little Secret, and this is $15. And I probably should have opened this off camera, but
I'm just gonna go in and it's pigmented.
so it's pigmented. It's kind of very hard to kind of use, so you do have to like warm it up a little bit, but it worked. And then I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris liquid lipstick in Create. This is a new one that came out. I've had this for a while. It's a very pretty nude color. Let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to go into the Peach Tea by Dominique Cosmetics. This is their lip gloss. I don't have any of their lip glosses. I do have their lipsticks, the cream liquid lipsticks they have. I'm done with this. I was basically in the corner off camera. I forgot to turn my camera back on. I'm sorry. I used this shade called Tropical in the corner of the eye, and I didn't do anything with the bottom because it's so natural. I just thought that would be enough. So, and now that this is dry, I'm gonna go in with Peach Tea, and I love Dominique Cosmetics stuff, so all right, so that is on the lips. I actually like this color. It's very pretty, and I like peach colors, so this is a really good one. So that was my month's BoxyCharm. I try to do it every month, but sometimes some of the boxes I just don't get to. Like, I don't think I got to last month's. So this is the box for June. What did I think? I wasn't really like blown away by this. This actually made my face itch really bad after I put it on. So I still have it on, but I just wanted to scratch my face so bad. So with the eczema, I don't think it works. I'm probably not going to use it again. But I just wanted to scratch my face so bad. But after I put the foundation on, now it's calmed down. I did have to set it with my Wet n Wild translucent powder. I love using this all over the face and setting the under eyes. I use this to do the entire face, and it kind of calmed it down. I didn't want to scratch it so bad. And then I used the bronzer and the highlighter, so I didn't want to scratch it now, so I think it's calmed down. But I definitely will be using this very sparingly, just because after I used this, my face just started itching. And then the lipstick, the lip liner I liked, and the lip gloss I liked. And I will have to use the tanning stuff off camera because I know I never tried this brand before, but I've heard good things about it. So I definitely will have to try that. So as always, please subscribe to my channel if you like these videos. And if you don't like me, I really don't care. This is what I like doing with my makeup. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.